bounty hunters, psychopathic killers, and mercenaries. These are three types of customs I make for the fun of it sometimes. And these are all customs from, my Lego, my kind of sci-fi Western universe, which sadly none of them look like Western characters, but that's because of one reason. I just like to build them for the fun of it. And personally, as you can see, some of them actually are modified parts. This comes off of a Dragon Ball Z character, actually, which is that one bug guy from Dragon Ball, the villain, and I forget his name. But I thought the chest piece looked like a female torso, kinda, because of the way it looked. So I figured just cut off the wings and turn it into female armor. Of course, this is just a guy with a little extra armor and a big gun. But he's, of course, supposed to be a mercenary anyways. Red-skinned female. I used a vest from the bootleg Fallout New Vegas bootlegs that have been coming out lately. In fact, here's a Fallout New Vegas figure for reference. Pretty cool looking figure, actually. And of course, with these guys, I kind of just had fun using different parts. I used an aerial light torso, armored gauntlets, and just a utility belt, and then gave him a gun. And that's it. That's all I did on that one. This one, I used a one-piece bootleg minifigure torso, but I also used a Lego custom head and an orc hair piece. And then I used a Dragon Ball Z armored leg piece, then some Dragon Ball Z pants legs on a pair of minifigure suit legs. And of course, this guy is just me playing around with parts. As you can see, I try to make him look like he's bandaged, and he's got like armor made out of trash. If you look closely at the torso, his armor looks like it's made out of garbage. And he's wearing gauntlets, gold gauntlets, which are probably just armor days. And then there's the bounty hunters. This female, I've kind of went a little bit overboard on her design. Gave her a robotic arm and leg. And then there's this figure, which is just a bounty hunter. Now, I'm going to say he's a newbie bounty hunter because that was the idea. Kind of inspired by My Hero Academia. A little bit off of Deku's costume, only design. This is different from Deku's costume. In fact, this is if Deku actually had a brain and put chest armor on instead of just armoring the shoulder pieces and gauntlets. He should have went with the full-on armor plating, in my opinion. Anyways, and then there's this bounty hunter. Now, I gave him a long type rifle off of a... Give me a second. I gave him a long rifle from a bootleg I bought a long time ago. I bought one of these, and the rifle looks really good on the belt. And I used a Thanos torso plus the head of a Lasat. And so now we got a Lasat bounty hunter. He's got a massive gun. He's got brick forge belt piece, which I'm not sure what this is, so I put it on him anyways. I also used Thanos armored pieces, but this is normal minifigure legs underneath that. Other than that, that is my collection of bounty hunters, mercenaries, and criminals. Hopefully you guys liked this video, and comment and subscribe. This is probably a longer video than I'm used to making. I will try to make my videos longer from now on. So if any of you wanted a full-on review of minifigure designs, but let me know in the comments if you'd like this to be a series of me just talking about the minifigures that I've designed, telling the stories, or maybe even telling stories of the villains. If you want to hear the backstories of a lot of these characters, go ahead. I'll tell the full backstory. I don't mind. It just gives me a reason to start posting videos about just for the fun of it. In fact, I'll call it Gladiators Backstories for each character or something. Gladiators Backstories will be what I call them. And you all can just pick which figures you'd like a backstory on. Now remember, you guys got to comment and actually let me know which one in particular. Give me a full-on report of what they look like. Oh, and I'm also up for names for a lot of these characters. So if you're wanting to give me an idea for names, go ahead and give me some names for them, because I won't hesitate to use names that my own channel subscribers give me. Anyways, that's it for today. Comment and subscribe.